Okay, if you just join us on any platform, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome you from any platform. Today we go do God. Today we go do color grading. I know that na current. Kizzy Sui, I see you. I know that na current they do that thing. But I need fan on this laptop. Okay, if you just join, no vex, my current dey low, you need to carry AC, so I got bring fan so that my system no go overheat. Any platform you dey join from, we welcome you. Audio check. If you dey online, confirm the audio. If you share the link, make more people join us. I currently dey try share the link now. This and YouTube, my YouTube. Okay, we dey live here. My go YouTube. We are live on Instagram. So today na color grading we wan talk. In case una dey hear my fan noise, una no vex. My AC current no gree carry am. I no know why Instagram dey always glitch. Anybody wey dey live on Instagram, abeg tell me the experience on Instagram, because I no know why I dey always get that experience. So today we dey on color grading. Color grading. So we'll talk about the fundamentals of colors and how to complement colors. First, I dey try share link so that more people go fit join us. Abeg una dey with me o, una never go. We dey about to start. Also, wanna help me share link to make more people join us, so that as we dey teach, a lot of people too go dey get the experience. My bro GT, thank you for the feedback. So today na color grading we dey do. If you don dey get issue on color grading, whether na video dey color grade or na pictures, I know say na photography class we dey do, but if you sabi color grade picture, you go fit color grade any video. So wanna just try stay back, mo take this class step by step. I go color grade different scene. I go do both outdoor shoots, I'll do indoor shoots, I'll do studio, and like I go just do different shoots. So make all of us just dey together, so that as this class dey go on, we go fit share our little knowledge. I wan share my YouTube this thing now. Okay, I don get the link. Okay, right now we dey live on all platforms, so any platform you dey join from, kindly help us share to other platforms, so that other people go fit join us as we dey learn. Make everybody too dey learn together. Na the idea. At least as we dey share with each other too, me too, I dey also dey grow. So abeg, make una never go because we dey about to start. I don't know where this fly enter here from. Make una never go because we dey about to start day 7, color grading and fundamentals. I don't go. So make I post our slide so that everybody go see wetin we dey do. Today, tomorrow and next tomorrow na basically color grading. Na we go dey do. So anything wey you wan learn for color grading, if you get questions too, I go suggest make you keep am as we dey go. When you see where you suppose ask the question, ask us. We no dey fear to answer your question, because na when we dey answer questions, we sef we dey improve. So wetin dey our screen na wetin we dey learn today. I just dey try share BC, make a lot of people join us too. And if you see, abeg, if you see my BC, also share to your small groups. You get 1 or 2 photographers or cinematographers wey also wan learn coloring. So abeg, help me share to people wey you feel say go dey interested. Me, I currently dey share. Okay. Me, I currently dey share to the ones wey I fit share to. Okay, wetin be color grading? Most start from there. Color grading na una no vex o. Okay. Color grading na to advance the colors wey dey your image or video, like to give am a feel, make e look cinematic. Wey we dey see how people go do work, the thing go dey color cinematic. You go see when I go post my video or my pictures, you go like the color feel. One of the things wey dey give that color feel na color grading. And color grading no dey start from your post-production, e dey start from your pre-production. Wetin I mean by your pre-production? If you be person wey like to use lot of colors, you go dey shoot to achieve colors. But if you no be person wey dey like lot of colors, or I go say wey understand colors, you no go shoot to achieve colors. Now, one of the things about this color grading wey we need to understand: the more light, the less colors. The less light, the more colors. This na one rule wey be say I no know, no be person put am o, na from my discovery. So if you dey color grade and you wan get more colors for your picture, make sure say you get less light. And if you wan get less color for your picture, make sure say you get more light. Now, for studio photographers, a lot of people wey dey photograph for studio, yes, we go talk a lot, then still do a lot of practical. Reason na say both of them dey work hand in hand. If I just do practicals when I no give us some breakdown, so we need to know, e just be like say I just dey work, make una dey see wetin I dey do. But the whole idea na say as I dey work, una dey follow me. So sorry, I need to keep track of Instagram. Creator GT, I see you. Everybody dey join my live: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. I really appreciate now because of una way we dey do this live. So going forward, if you shoot, if you I been dey talk about people wey dey shoot for studio. A lot of people wey dey shoot for studio, they wonder why their light no dey get even colors. When I mean even colors, like if you shoot one light, why the thing no go dey bright from the head reach the leg? Light dey travel, e dey travel angular. Like if you dey shoot from up, e dey go down, e dey spread, especially according to how your modifier face dey. You understand? So when you dey shoot, for that your light to travel well, hit ground, mind you, bulb wey you go on for house dey light everywhere. You go see road completely for your house. Reason na say the light no too bright. You understand? If the light, then how I wan even use do am sef, your eye exposure, because the same light wey you fit say dey bright, if you on 300 watts inside your room, off am, your room light go look dark. I believe say a lot of people don get that experience. If you don get that experience before, abeg drop something for comment section, man, I know say una dey with me. If you on very high powered light inside your room, okay, man, use one simple instance. If you from under sun enter your room go dark even if light dey, because your room light na low light and your eye dey adjust to the light. Na why e dey see say everything go dey even inside your room when you enter your room. Likewise, when you dey shoot for studio, if you dey shoot for studio and you want make your light dey even, no too put all the power for your light, except you wan get all those very hard lighting, and na for a purpose. But say you no too get light and you no wan make, if a person wey dey like make shadow too much, say no more. Carry your light power go like 32 or 64. Open ISO. I believe say most of us now dey shoot full frame, but even if you dey shoot crop sensor, open your ISO. If you dey lucky enough to get lens wey be wide aperture lens, open your aperture. Provided say you dey shoot one person, no fear. If you shoot one person, f1.8 na where you stand, because the reason I dey talk this thing, everything dey work hand in hand to give you good colors. How far you stand from picture, every lens. Make I bring lens show us something. I know say no be lens class be this, but for the sake of exposure, see, you see this thing, this thing dey track my eye. Okay, you get one thing wey dey here, for every lens. This place na focus meter. If you check that thing, if you know how to use that thing, if you work with any lens, that focus meter dey show you how sharp your image go dey if you dey a certain range. Some lenses like this one now na 3 feet 1 meter away. So if you dey 1 meter away, your image go sharp. So even if I shoot f1.4 and I dey 1 meter away from the person, that's the focus range go spread to pick that thing wey dey 1 meter away. So as e dey go back, e dey pick more range. Now why they talk about lens now? Because of aperture. If you get wide aperture and you no sabi use am, you go lose focus. But if you sabi use am, you go get good exposure. And when you get good exposure with, now one simple trick wey I dey use, treat your camera like your eye. If you see the light and you see the colors, expose your camera to see wetin your eye dey see. So you now make I say everything dey start from pre-production. So once your camera don fit see, expose am. I start to do this thing when I dey use DSLR. Some people been think say I dey use mirrorless, then till now I still dey shoot D750. If your eye fit see am and you fit set am to see that thing without your strobe light, then e go easy for you to fit expose picture the right way to get good colors. Okay, back to coloring, I believe say I make small sense for this little one I share. See this image now. This image I shoot am with one lens wey no good. I be don talk, e get the one wey I been shoot with the same this thing wey I be don edit before. So the lens wetin you see when they show you dey different from wetin you go see when you shoot. So if e snap, sometimes e go dark. The same setting, sometimes e go bright. But I prefer to shoot dark most times so I no fit control light, so that for post production I go just control the light. Now I wan color grade this particular image, and as I dey color grade, I go dey talk about certain sliders, how dem dey work. So first we dey do our color balancing. Me, most times I dey bypass color balancing. I go just go straight to color grading because I already know how I want make my finished work look like. So I don open my exposure to the point where I feel say e dey okay. If you add contrast, if you remove contrast, depending on wetin you want achieve for your final look. Pop the shadow a bit. At least this picture to an extent e don good. Then I no wan use curves. I don't use curve for this picture, but if need dey, we go come back to curve. Ma go use this color balance. Every software gets color balance or color editor. This color editor for Lightroom na HSL be this. So when you select this color, see the hue, saturation and lighting. Now ma see wetin this color go do. Make a slide. You go slide the hue. Then okay, I don't see wetin this color do, and I like the feel what I get for this thing what I do. Man, make this thing full screen. Nobody even call my attention to am. More no vex. So this now a very small thing what I don't do for this color, but as I dey do and they go, we go dey get am. We go dey understand everything together. No vex, no vex. I don't open bigger screen. I been lose focus. So if you want add light, now this particular thing now, we go do different type of pictures today. Both studio, we go do get dark skin. I know say all of no, today we no do all of them. Now this week, basically we go do all of them. How to get nice skin tone for any skin texture for we will be beauty photographers. Okay, then you go orange, see wetin, slide your orange, see wetin you go do. So is this as I slide my orange now, go this top side, e give me green feel for her skin. So make I bring am back towards this part we get orange feel. Then add small saturation for the orange. Man, see wetin yellow go do. So this thing now na basically HSL. Now they try use because for the sake of people wey dey use wetin they call this software, Lightroom. Now make I dey do this one. Then greens, we get greens for here. If you be person be say they do, I go show now where this green go work well, where grass dey, it go work well. Then I think now the major colors we get for this particular image. Next thing I'll come do now, this color balance, we are go do our color separation like highlight, midtones and shadow. Now wetin be highlight? Highlight na the brightest part of your image. See like my face now, this side where they shine na highlights, this side where dark na shadow. Then you see the middle, this side na mid-tone. If you want to do skin, I don't know where I fly from enter this our live session. If you want to do skin tone, you go concentrate on your mid-tone. Now more go see your mid-tones. So I push this thing, this mid-tones where we're now. Make a reset, push highlight. I don't know down and notice the difference. See the mid-tones. See the highlights when I push them. So you notice say the highlights pop more than when I push the midtones. See the midtones been still dey high. See now when I push the midtones, it is subtle. But if I do that same thing, if I put orange for highlights, same thing, they subtle again. Now it's strong past the midtone. The midtone now, the midtone they subtle. Be like say I over push am. But if I do that same thing for highlights, it is too much. Then I could try that same thing for shadow. So if you notice, it affects the dark part of this image. No be the bright side. Now the dark part now it affects. Then make I use another color. I dey do everything extreme now so that I go dey see am. Another color for highlights. Then the opposite. See this color slider. Make I open sword. This sword soft mousetrack now they use the magnify some things when I dey teach, and they show shortcut keys. I dey always show them so that anybody will need them for their own tutorial video, you go fit dey use them. It will really help. So I want to enhance this thing so that I go dey see am well. You see this place now? You see I see an orange. One of the best ways to color grade very fast now to use, if you do this thing for highlights, do the opposite for shadow. Excuse me, they complement each other. This one we do for highlights, do the opposite for shadow. If you do this one for shadow, do the opposite for highlights. So now so color grading they work most of the time. Now this thing they won't give us horror look. If I make this thing, if I give them that cool feel, then reduce exposure a bit. If they won't give us that horror look. Now Resident Evil abi? Yes, Resident Evil now get that look. So this now very minor secret for color grading. Then if you use warm highlights and warm shadow for any image, it give them that desert feel. All those Syria people that they fight war, now they feel with that. But anything way they do, make and they subtle. So make I still do the opposite. This now waiting now the style way a lot of people they use. It's either you use yellow and blue, or you use teal and orange. I don't know if I see as I slide down. Or you use green and red. Or you use still the green, this shade of green and magenta. But all these things now no suppose too much. You suppose make and they subtle. You suppose make them they subtle so that the image go fine. And another secret about color grading, if you dey color grade, I beg, no spoil your skin tone. Because anything where you do for your color grading, provided say your skin tone they retained, your color grading they perfect. But if your skin tone they altered, everything where you do as color grading don't spoil. The reason most of my followers they like my colors now because I dey try retain skin tone. Now I dey get the best skin tone? No. But I dey try? Yes. The main purpose now say I dey try for that skin tone. No be say I dey get the best one. I better plug my camera to light before it go off. So anything where they do, you see this slider, just try when it is on your own. Any software where they use, just try play around opposite color for shadow, opposite color for highlight, but it is good to always use darker colors for shadow then brighter colors for highlight. Now why these colors they always dey shadow, these colors they always dey shadow, then these colors they highlights. So make a bring them in a bit. So teal, if you dey find where teal they always dey in between blue and greens. Teal, blue and greens na dey dey. And if you still achieve the same thing with curves, but I want make you understand this color balance, this 3-way coloring, so that any software we dey use, especially most of us wey dey edit with DaVinci, this thing go help us too, because every color grading software suppose get this 3-way coloring, or you dey get them. Then make a pop highlight small towards orange to affect her skin tone. Then now if you look beside this thing, you go see where I fit make the shadow darker. This one na for capture one. I don't know how it is for Lightroom, but this thing just still be like when you pop your shadow for picture, your normal editing. Now this particular picture don't go from here to here. Make a copy the same color, apply for picture with it bright, so that I go adjust the exposure. So now that same color I use for this picture, but it no come out, it look okay, but we fit do better for this picture. Now wetin I go do, make I start to play around those colors them what they use. Then okay, so mostly before this na before, this na after. Now you fit still go adjust your Kelvin and your tint to whichever thing wey you prefer to use. Bright gold, I see you. So if you go slide your Kelvin and tint to your preferred tone, by Wednesday, anybody wey gets any color wey go like more do together for this live, try send me email. If you get any color wey you go like make we work together on for this live, the email na info.rowlandzy@gmail.com. Send me the picture. If it not necessarily be your own, because you know they learn your color, so you go send me the picture of that photographer where you see like their color. Okay, ma see which I don't color this image. We could do this now studio shoots. This particular picture now, that's why they talk about you go think your color before you shoot, how you want to make this picture appear, because me I know they like to do too much work. This particular picture, if I make them watch this thing, I never even do any color grading, but it don't they look graded already, because I use warm light shoots. Now I just they make them look cool. Now the only thing I don't do for this picture, I make this picture look cool. It don't look like this. Now make we go watch something where they talk about more light, less color, less light, more colors. Watch something. This particular picture now, make I add colors to the shadow. We might do the opposite. I want to add warm colors to the shadow. Then because say the image I make am cool. That thing why they talk about highlight and shadow, because I make the image cool, I dey do the highlight to get this colors and wey complement the cool feel. Then skin tone, which is mid-tones, go dey around, e go dey around this corner from yellow to red. So you go slide am to see the one wey work. Now this particular image, e no take me time o, see before, see after. Abeg, if you get laptop with you, e go make sense say you dey practice. If you want make I send you this image, send me, drop this thing, drop comments for any of the comment section. If possible, drop your mail or send me email now. I go just forward this picture to you as we dey talk now, so that you go fit dey work as I dey work, make all of us dey in sync. I wan check my YouTube. Okay. Una no vex, make I observe my YouTube community too. Them too, them follow. There be another important people for this live. Okay, now Capture One be this. So I use Capture One and Photoshop. I barely use Light. In fact, I know they use Lightroom. I don't even use barely. I know they use Lightroom. So this other picture, make I color this picture. See this picture now, eh? My just show now easy thing I go do for this picture. Please, how can I get Capture One? Okay, go file cr.com. Bam shot. Just check the message I drop for comment section. So this particular picture now, I fit deliver this picture like this to clients. Client go like am because everybody now want make their picture get this gold feel, make the skin warm and all. Wetin I go do be say this one make I go use curves. For curves now, if you use any of these curve sliders, get your, make I reduce this feel a bit, reduce this a bit, then so see our before, see our after. This is a curve and temperature I use. Before, after. Then make I add small shadow so that it go strong a bit. Add contrast. Open up the exposure small. The teeth too white, make I reduce the blues. Prime. Okay, Prime, from what you're sending, I believe you're asking the software. So we are actually using Capture One Pro, like the most recent Capture One Pro. If I speak PJ, if you don't understand, that's why I'm using English. I know you might not understand what I said, but we are using Capture One Pro. Back to my defaults. Anybody where they join, now Capture One would they use to edit like this. Capture One Pro, the recent one. Now I flip my my workspace, both sides. Now I use a different technique color this particular picture, which is your curve. And I know say a lot of us we need to use all these things for curve. All these things they very important because even this luma if give you that vintage feel. Make I reduce this guy. Reduce. Then I feel use red. Add. Now, might explain something for curves wey I been not explain. Might reset this thing. Might reset everything. You see for curves, might reset this picture completely. You see for curves, this up now your highlight. So anything wey you do for this up slider, now the highlight they affect. The down, now your shadow. Anything you do for this down, now your shadow it they affect. And if you move on, go right, like if you move on horizontally, the shadow, if you move shadow horizontally, you go dark. If you move shadow vertically, you go bright. The opposite now they work for highlight. If you move highlight horizontally, it go bright. If you move highlight vertically, it go dark. So, and I observe Amabi. Then now this same thing, as I do am like this, you fit get the same result if you dey use curve levels. But see the highlights now for curves. I fit put point here. I fit put point here. I fit drag here. I fit put point here. I fit put point here. I fit drag am. Play around my color. Now just one thing for curve. Now use do all these things so they see, which is see our before, see our after. Just one thing for curve. Mind you, this thing what I do like this now will look small. A lot of people go spend time do layers upon layers to fit achieve something this close. But you see, say me I no spend that time because I understand the fundamentals of color, how color they work. I mean, don't talk before. If you dey color grade skin, 3 colors where you need look out for when you dey color grade skin: red, orange, yellow. Make I add one, green. That green where they close to yellow, I be close to orange. Make I show on the color while they talk. Make I use skin tone now. I show on the colors while they talk. So you see, when I see all these colors, you see this place from here. Make I expand this thing, expand that. So you see from here to here. Now be waiting you need look out for when you do skin tone. Some persons go look say e dey close to magenta. Yes, if I want do wetin they call this thing, if I want do documentary image, where I want make the skin black, get a magenta feel, get black basically, I dey add magenta to the skin. Make I show on one picture way I color grade during COVID. I dey load another session. If you look where this picture gets magenta, a lot of magenta in this picture. This picture, I don't color this picture since I don't even if you remember, but it won't day. Now, the reason that magenta day, now because I want make the boy skin get that dark feel. Another way for you to get that dark feel, now to desaturate. Make I show now from this one. With my color picker. Okay, color editor. If I select them, this one for HSL. if I sample this skin tone, desaturate this color, darken am, you see say the boy skin don dark compared to, oops, this picture been dark oh, so I no even fit show before and after, but compared to before, from where we go reach this place, okay, ma do before, after. See before, the boy skin don dark. So this class now, I no wan teach una how me I dey color grade. I wan teach una how to color grade, so that any picture wey you see, you go fit replicate the color. Learn how to see colors when you dey look picture, so that e go help you to fit replicate colors when you dey work on picture or video. This particular color, see the picture, this color, when I do am, I lose the color, so I can't use this one try replicate am. No be the same oh, but e dey close. If you look am well, you go see the difference. This one I do am for Lightroom, then this one I can't replicate am inside Capture One. It take me time, a lot of time. It take me a lot of time, but I try my best to replicate am. Now this particular picture, more assume say we wan give this picture one cinematic color. More na dey with me, see how this picture go transform. More dey work together. Mona dey watch you. If una get questions to ask, Mona drop am for comment section. My Facebook community, abeg make I follow up with una before una vex for me. Mona no vex, abeg make I observe my Facebook community. Okay. I see all this thing. I go send the image now. Mona no vex, somebody, you see, thank God say I enter Facebook. Somebody request for the image and then drop in email address. So I go send them. I dey use Capture One. I go send them the image. Mona give me some time. You know say I tell everybody say if you need the image, send me message. So I go send them the image based on say in request. Ma go open the folder. Mona dey with me oh. Anybody wey need the image to drop your email or you send me email, make I respond with the image. Yes, now this image abi. This image. Okay, so wetin I go do? I go add am for Google Drive link, then I go send you the link. And any other person too wey need the link, I go add these images for the Google Drive link. then share the link. I go send you no wahala. I go send you the image. Jumpman, I'll send you the image. Any other person wey need the image, abeg let me know, send me email. Nana, I see you. Welcome to our live. If you get question, if you drop am. So make I go back to our previous capture folder. Now this na studio picture. A lot of us dey used to studio picture, although this picture dey hazy a bit. So make I go find studio. Okay, we'll use this one. Regardless. This picture dey hazy a bit because I shoot with smoke. For me to get this picture made in normal, I go just, so wetin I do, I just draw this thing for levels, the dark side. The picture don't get the contrast wey you need to get. Then I go skin tone, select this feature. Now one sweet feature for Capture One wey Lightroom no get. Go skin tone, select sample her skin. Then some pictures I dey make am, I dey give am that red feel. For people wey dey shoot beauty, wey love to use the red feel, if you slide and go down, make the red pops. But me, generally, I dey slide and go up because of my style of coloring. So the next thing I go do, if say if this picture now, I want make her skin black, so wetin I go do, I go basic, sample the skin. Inside here now I sample the skin, I go reduce light, desaturate am. You see this thing what I do? If I do this thing, change the slider. Like I go do this thing, I fit do this thing, save am as lots, change the slider, put for pack, sell am. You go buy am because you see before and you see after. Now don't they give on a simple tricks. Add small contrast. You don't get dark skin. Pop warm a bit. Open exposure. See before, see after. Before, after. Mind you, this thing what I do like this now, I know they use this pattern color grade though, but na something wey you fit do if you get the chance to do am. Ma fall back to wetin I been dey talk. Make I reset this one because no be wetin I wan do. Make I undo, then go back to skin tone. My skin tone dey inactivity. Which one dem talk say abeg my TikTok family, abeg mona like this live so that TikTok don't tell me say my live dey inactive. Mona dey drop comments, mona like the live so that I go dey see so that TikTok go know say this live dey active and interactive. Abeg